When you look up zombies in the dictionary, you only see it defined as a voodoo slave raised by a sorcerer to do manual labor in fields and things like that. Now, that's the Haitian version of zombie, but this modern zombie that's relentlessly aggressive and that wants to eat you and, you know, hunts out living people, it's not even in the dictionary, so technically it doesn't exist, right? So my definition of the modern zombie is that it is a relentlessly aggressive, reanimated human corpse driven by a biological infection. I think probably the biggest misconception about zombies is that they eat brains. You ask anybody walking down the street, even if they don't know that much about zombies, you say, what do zombies eat? And they'll say, brains, right? But we can actually study whether or not zombies likely eat brains. The human mouth is not properly shaped, and the human jaw is not strong enough to actually bite through a human skull. So because a zombie is occupying a human body and doesn't have any greater abilities than a human, the zombie mouth would simply not be able to bite through the skull. So they may prefer brains, but unless they're using some sort of weapons or cracking you open with a nutcracker, they're not going to be able to eat your brains. The 4 topics of zombies that my book focuses on are the zombie basics, so that's sort of the history of the modern zombie, where it comes from, why, how do we get this, you know, this form of monster that's so popular right now. Zombie science, so all the research that's going on out there, from how zombies hunt to how their brains work to everything that you could think of from a scientific basis. Then to zombie survival, so if we know about this coming threat scientifically, then we can have better idea of how to survive it. And then finally, zombie pop culture. So what's going on out there right now on a grassroots level that really makes zombies, you know, relevant today. The one piece of advice I would give for zombie survival is simple: stay away from people. There's a lot we won't know about the coming zombie pandemic until it actually hits. But one thing we know for sure is that people make zombies, right? So no people equals no zombies. So if you are away from all other people, A, you're safe from threats of other hostile humans or desperate people who want to take your stuff. B, you're not going to run into any zombies.